We're going to get a little bit more of your exclusive interview with Kobe.
I am looking forward to sharing that. The superstar's decision to retire means the end of an era, but after dominating basketball for 2 decades, Kobe told me he has big plans for what comes next.
I used to make 1,000 shots a day. My body could take. I used to make 1,000 a day. I used to get up in the morning and make 500, then come back in the evening and make another 500.
As Kobe Bryant approaches the basketball finish line next April, he's looking forward to his next chapter. So what is next for you?
That's the hard part, right? Because you have to figure out what's the next passion, and it's been a long process for me in terms of figuring out what that is. But I found it, and I really enjoy story. I really enjoy that, and this hero-villain movement for us is the first thing that I'm going to look at, because I want to look at the experiences that I've had throughout my career and taking some of these darker emotions, the rejection, the doubt, the fear, the anger, some of the things that tend to paralyze us as athletes, and really frame stories up to teach athletes how to use those.
You use the phrase hero and villain, that you know that you're seen by some as a hero, others as a villain. In fact, didn't you even design the HV?
I did, 3 in the morning on a pink Post-it note.
So how are you seen as a hero, and how do you think you're seen as a villain?
The true art of it is I believe that we're all both. You can't have one without the other. I think it's all a matter of perspective. We're all human, and we all make mistakes, and we all have moments of anger or frustration, and I think that's what makes us us, is the fact that we can be both, and we just hope that the hero side of us manifests itself more frequently than the villain nature does.
When you say storytelling, you mean just sharing other stories, sharing your story?
A little bit of both. Some of it's based in reality and taking stories from others, because I believe there's a lot of great stories out there that just need to be told. Some of them will be fantasy-based or mythological based, and we'll kind of have 2 pillars of that.
Shonda Rhimes, am I seeing a new Shonda Rhimes coming home?
It's but this is fun to me.
2016 Olympics?
I don't know, maybe. I mean, it'd be great to spend time with the guys again, for the last time, and be on the team with them, and just enjoy the atmosphere in a more relaxed setting, where it's not thinking about, okay, how in the world are we going to beat KD and them next year? How are we going to deal with LeBron James next year? But more so just enjoying the camaraderie and being around so many tremendous athletes. That would be wonderful.
And how is Vanessa and the girls? How are they about Daddy retiring?
They're good. They're good. I mean, they're a little torn. Vanessa's obviously torn. I mean, when her and I met is before all of this happened. I mean, we could still go to movie theaters and hang out, and nobody care one thing about a kid with a lopsided afro. You know what I mean?
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Never picked it. It was just there. And so, she's seen the evolution from being able to do that to now not being able to go anywhere. So, this has been all she's known. And so it's a little bittersweet, but still in all, we're looking forward to the next chapter.
The whole family is looking forward to the next chapter. I forgot about that lopsided fro he used to have.
But you got him with it.
But he really has, like all of us, he's grown up.
And you can feel it through the screen. He's really put so much thought.
And I hope the Olympics happens.
Yeah, that would be fun.
great.
When I mentioned George, he lit up because I told you this, he recently watched The War Room.
Yeah.
The War Room, because he's looking at documentaries, and he studies everything like he did on the basketball court. That's what he's doing in business. And so don't be surprised if you get a cold call from Kobe.
I'll take it anytime.
Athletes are so young when they retire that they can have a full second life, second career, second everything. Yeah.
I remember when Martina Navratilova retired, and she was told, "You're old lady, old lady, old lady," and then she got out in the real world and she realized, "I'm not old."
At
They
all.
have to rethink that because they're told that at the end of their careers.
And it's another opportunity for him to be a role model to show about how he goes about it, and it sure
How
seems like
important
he's going to
school
do it.
is too, because a lot of times they end up using some of that.
That's true. And so he wants to share some stories because he wants to help athletes be able to do that. Look at the time like I agree with 2 mamas here.
George, do you want to touch the baby?
I've been told we're not allowed to do that, but you asked
You
me.
can touch the baby.
Yeah, you guys are allowed.
I'm always flattered when someone wants to touch it. It's such a place of
Once
love.
you have the belly, then it's a good thing.
But he was right to ask because there's some moms who do not want.
Yes, it is. But come on, we're tight. You can come at me like this. Sorry. Go on, George.
And here I thought you were going to babysit. I don't think so anymore.